Can you hear me now? This not still. Okay. Oh my God, what is this? Can you hear me now? This. Hello, can you hear me now? Not still. Okay. Oh my God, what is this? I think there's a delay. Oh, good. Thank you very much. Yeah, there is a delay, and I don't know, it was not muted, but thank God. Thank you very much for saying that in the comment section. Otherwise, I was talking, and could not know exactly what is. Yeah, I was saying happy New Year to you and your family, and I say that this is a brand new year. You become a lip reader. Oh my God! Thank you. I would think that this is a brand new year for you, a year of good health, a year of prosperity, a year of great blessing for you and your family. The year that you've been saying that I'll do it next year, I'll do it next year, I'll do it next year, I'll do it when I'm ready. This is the year. This is the time. There's no more time to wait again. This is a year of action. This is a year of great blessing. This is a year that you have to do it and see the product. And sometimes we have been saying, I was also on that way of saying that I will do it next year. I am not yet ready. Maybe I need to fix myself first. I wanted to buy my new iPhone. Maybe I needed to buy my new smartphone. I needed this. I needed that fast to start. But I figured out that, yeah, all those things are good. Maybe I wanted to get a course for me to start my business online, or maybe I needed something to do something. All those things are good. But I realized that it is not really, really good. They are good, yes, but not really good that can help us at the moment. Why? Because we will keep waiting and pushing it next year, and that next year never comes. And do you know what? There's this phrase that really changed everything for me, and it says the power of taking the first step. There's that power of taking the first step. You don't need to figure it everything by yourself. You don't need to, not by yourself. You don't need to figure it all at once and to know the big picture at first. When you start and you find that, oh, this thing is not good, I need to adjust on that. You already have something to adjust. You already have something, that this is not right. I need to change on this. And that is the thing that you need to change. There's power of starting small, because when you start small, you find the next step. It is maybe God is just giving you small bits that you can start one step and then another and then another. So when you get to do the first step, and that first step could just be like, for example, if in the case of starting up something, and more especially the first step it requires you maybe to register. If it's something that is online, it requires you to register. That is the very first step. Register with your name and email, or maybe to pay up something. Maybe the first step could be reaching out to ask for a question, something you need clarification on before you start. So you need that clarification. That is the first step. And that first step is the beginning of success for you. That is the beginning of success, because from there, when you ask and then you get clarity, what is it about? What is that? If now you analyze it and internalize it and say, is it something that I need to do? And then if it is yes, and then you give it another try, maybe research, ask another question and find out, is it something that I will be okay with it? I'll be proud of it. I'll be compatible with it. Is it something that I will be happy doing it? Is it something that will change my life? Is it something that will help me change other people's life? So that next step will come after the first step that you have taken. But the first step is always the scary one. that you get afraid. And I love the word of God. I'm a Christian and I just love the word of God. I know that it really applies to everyone, that these words, it doesn't matter whether you are what kind of religion, but this really is a great motivation. It's Isaiah 41 verse 10 says that, so do not fear, for I am with you. God is saying that, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed. Oh, I just do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. Oh my God, what a big confirmation that that word. If you just know it, God is telling you that, my daughter, my son, don't get afraid, because we are afraid of, what if I will fail? What if things will not get okay? What if this? Now, if you think of failing, of course, the failure will come. But if you think of great things, success, you see yourself succeeding in whatever that you're deciding, seeing yourself changing your own life, changing the life of your family, changing the life of others, and then surely that will come. We don't become what we want, but what become what we are, what we believe, what we think of every now and then. If we think of failing, and then whatever that we start, it will fail. But taking the first step, you take a first step with the hope of knowing the next step and seeing that that thing you're doing, it is for a success. It's for you to become better. You don't take any decision to fail. No one wants that. No one wants to take something new, that try up something. Maybe you paid money and you just think you're going to fail. Why? You don't pay your money to fail. If it is just about failure, why did you do it? Why did you use that money? You better use it for another thing. But have that thought in your mind that you are not going to fail. You are going to succeed. You're going to make it, because it is for you. It's for you. And more especially with our business model, where we have the training, we have the mentorship, we have the coaching, we have all the tools, everything needed. What do you think will make you fail? Nothing. I just love, there was a verse I was in high school, and I love reading it so much. That time I was really like, there was no clue of what I was going to be. But I love this verse. It says that the word of God is a lamp unto my feet, and it is a light to my path. It is Psalms 101 verse 5. It says, the word of the Lord is a lamp unto my feet and a light to my path. It lightens the path. Where there's darkness, where things are not clear, it gives me clarity. And clarity always comes after you have started. Now you see that, oh, this is the direction that I should go. This is the direction, and that is it. And this brings us to my first point. It says that clarity comes after you start, not before you start. That is where you get the full picture. Maybe even not the full picture, but the picture of the next step. What am I going to take the next? What is the next step that I'm going to take? That comes out of the clarity after the first step you have taken, and then clarity comes. Okay, this is the road I'm going to take. This is the path that I'm going to go. This is the roadmap that I am going to follow. It comes after the first step. But the first step, as I said before, it is always a scary one, because you think of millions questions about, oh, what if I will fail? Or what will people say about me? If they will hear about it, if they will know, or you not even criticize yourself. I am not good enough. I am not enough. All those battles, like punching your head, your brain, just here and there. So many communications, so many conversations going around in your mind. But do you know that when you just take the first step, it's like everything clears up. Everything clears up, and it becomes more clear to you that, oh my God, this is how it is going to be. Sometimes even if you don't know, everything that is happening, that we go to school, it happens first that's in the mind. And there were also a lot of battles that person is going through. But once they have started, now it becomes very clear. Sometimes you don't know it all. Maybe you share it with someone and say, oh, this thing is supposed to be like this. Maybe someone who has experience in it, and they will show you the right path. So that is by starting, taking the very first step, the power of taking the first step. because that will bring the clarity, that will bring you the direction, the path, the roadmap that, okay, this is where you're going. But it's up to you taking the first step, just reaching out, maybe asking questions, maybe just registering for a free workshop, maybe paid. Sometimes they are paid things. You have to take that step and see what it will unfold for you. Sometimes that's one click you've been waiting for. It is the greatest thing that you have been praying for years and years and years, and just came in a very simple way. Of a click, just click here, register with your names and emails, maybe for a free workshop first to explore. And that is all also we offer in our business, that we give you a free training for you to understand what the business is all about, to give you a general overview, a brain picture of what it's about. And then now you can create the questions. Oh, this one, you said this, what is it all about? Can you explore, can you explain for me more? And that's when it becomes clear. You now see that, okay, this is it. Because you will not know, of course, everything in one glance or in one day, or maybe with one explanation. Even when I come live, you cannot know everything just at once. You know, after taking one step, after that step you take another step, and then another step, and then another step, and you find that you have gathered all the information you need to know, and just flow in the rhythm of success that you have thought for your own self. Yes, that brings us to the second point. Step small. Small steps break cycle of fear and procrastination. Procrastination is something that I really battled with it for a very long time, that I'll say that I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow will come and say, oh, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Today I'm really so tired, I'll do it tomorrow. And I never do it. I never did it. It was a big, big enemy to myself. But you know what? Just to overcome that, because that is a killer of a dream. That is a killer of success, procrastination. And you know, nothing happens when nothing happens. Actions make things to come to reality. Every dream, everything that you desire, it takes action to make it to become a reality. So procrastination, saying I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next year, I'll do it next week, I'll do it on Tuesday, on Wednesday, whatever, it will never help. Tuesday will get you when you're already on. Wednesday next year will get you when you're already taking the first step, second step, third step. And you find yourself that after taking the first step, things become so easy and clear and, you know, very clear. So procrastination is always a disease that makes us not reach our potential, that makes us remain behind, and is a mindset shift. We just need a mindset shift. That transformation takes itself when we take action, when you take that first action, and it leads us to the purpose that we are. Overcoming procrastination, fear of failure, small steps, and personal growth is what you need. It's what you need. Procrastination is, it's just not because you're lazy. It is a battle that in your mind, you're really not lazy. You're not really just saying you'll do it tomorrow. You're just afraid that you'll fail. And that's it. And failure is not something that you can put in your mind you'll fail. Because the total failure is when you give up. If you didn't get something right, that does not mean that you're a failure. It means that you just didn't get it right that time, and you can get back again and do it over and over again. If you listen or read the success stories of most of the successful people in the world, and they tell you how many times they failed and how many times they felt like giving up, because that procrastination will make you give up. Because after you procrastinate a lot, it will paralyze that thought, it will paralyze the dream, it will paralyze the energy that you had, that, oh, I am going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to be this, and I'm going to be that. Too much procrastination for a very long time, it paralyzes that dream, and that dream becomes like nothing. It doesn't make sense anymore. It doesn't become that thing that you had, that you wanted before, that you're really ambitious about it. You really wanted to know more. You wanted to do more about it. So because of just procrastinating, and it's because you are afraid. And fear hides success. fear hides. It's just fear is covering like this. Your success is on this side. Your success is here, and fear just makes you think, okay, I will fail. But do you think you will really fail? What will make you fail? You fail when you give up. But winners always don't give up. And you did not start to give up. You did not start to fail. You did not start so that you can fail yourself. No one will want to fail him or herself. No, no one. No one will do that for themselves. So you are destined for a success. Take that one step. The year is here. It's yet bright. It's yet brand new. And I know you, before maybe the beginning of the year, you wished something to yourself. You said, this year is going to be this and that to me. It is going to be this and that to my family. It's going to be this and that to my career, to my, all aspects of my life. You say that, maybe you thought that, maybe you say to yourself in your heart, maybe you wrote it down in a form of a vision board. Maybe you have your goal set. You have, writing all those things are good. But what will really make it to become a reality is the action, is the first step you will take. That will really make everything clear for you and make that very, very successful year for you. And the future change, the last point I have. Your future changes the moment you decide to begin. When you decide to begin, you decide to take action. That is where your future changes. That is where things changes for you. That's where it is no longer you who used to procrastinate. It's no longer you who used to complain. It's no longer you you have become an action-oriented person, a person that is full of action, a person that is going for your future. You don't play around with it, because yes, that is your life. You don't have two lives that you live this, and then once this one is done, then you'll come back and now live properly. No, it's not like that. You just live once and you just start and go with whatever that you have in your hands. You don't have the skills yet. Are you willing to learn? You don't have the techniques of working online. Are you willing to learn? If you're willing to learn, yes, there are people who are willing to teach you. There are people who are willing to guide you. There are people who are willing to show you this is the right way. This is how it's done. This is how you can be able to succeed. This is how things are. This is how you can see yourself. You see, sometimes you need just that reminder. It's not that you don't know it. It's not that you don't have it. It's that you just need a reminder. I have done a course. I have done some courses that I found out that all the information that are in that course, I know it properly and I could even lecture it well. But why I did not start? Because maybe I was afraid. Because maybe there are so many things that you could do better than what those people that are asking you to pay. You can do better. But the difference between you and that person is because you did not start. When you start, you become a pro. And you become the topic that everyone will want to know what you're offering, and they will want to take what your offer. But that fear that is really hiding you, that feels like it's comfortable, that feels like everything is okay, yet within yourself you're bleeding, you really needed a change. But that change can't happen without an action, without that first step. So you need to decide to take that first step and change your life. And yeah, that's it. Nothing change when nothing change. Action changes things, and you can do it because you have all that it takes. And you, in this year, don't see yourself that you're not capable. You are capable. If there's anything that you don't have the skill set, you can learn. You can go and learn. There are so many courses online. There are so many platforms that offer free courses. There, those ones that you can also pay. Yeah, there's someone who says that if you don't pay for something, you don't value it. I paid for a lot of courses to really help me build myself, because from where I came from, it is unrecognizable. I used to be that very, very negative person who never believed in herself, who never thought anything good could come out of herself. I realized that I can do better and I deserve better, I deserve more. When I started this business, that was when that the moment I just took that first step to click on that link and register my name and email, that was the beginning of success for me. Because after there, I keep now growing. I keep asking questions. I start seeing myself in a new perspective. That I can also make it, because I have seen so many other people that maybe I am far better than them, because there was someone in our business that was 8 years old, and she didn't know how to post on Facebook, and she started the business. Her grandson helped her to post on Facebook, and now what she is doing is tremendous. And now see yourself, who is born in this age where there's computer, you know how to type, you know how to search, you know how to find things here and there in the computer, in the internet. Now, what is your excuse? What do you think you cannot learn? If that old mama can be able to learn, devote herself into learning and become a better person that is so helpful to her own self, to her family, and to the community, how much do you think you can do with the energy, with the strength, with the wisdom, the knowledge, the ability, all that you have within yourself? You can do great things. You can do amazing things. And one thing I want you to see yourself, an amazing person, that you have everything it takes for you to succeed. You just need to take a one step. Maybe you just need someone to guide you. Maybe you just need someone to show you that, yes, you're doing right. Keep up, do it. Because sometimes we are doing right, but we don't see that we're doing it right. We blame ourselves until someone from outside admires your work and says, yeah, you're doing great. Keep up. And that becomes a motivation for you to keep up, to keep doing what you're doing. So I'm so, so grateful for this great weekend. I don't know, what are you doing? What are your plans this weekend? What are you thinking? What are you doing? Are you going to do something that will benefit your future, your tomorrow, your family, your children? Or you're just going to relax and scroll and watch those TikTok videos, those shorts on YouTube, and just laugh and just feel good? That seems to be good. It's very comfortable, right? But it is not helpful. It can't help you. It can't help your family. It can't help your children. It can't help your dream. You just need to get out of that place, because that is not where you're supposed to be. That is not your place. Your place is to go out there and change a lot of lives, and change your own life, and change other people's lives, your family, and so many others. And you got all that you need to really be that kind of person. And God got you. He is there by your side. And He has sent so many people like me here to help you throughout that journey. And I am so grateful and happy to be sharing this with you. Let me know, what is your plan this weekend. Are you going to watch our free workshop that we offer, that explain the basic concept about this business? If yes, give me a DM, say hi, and maybe ask any question that you want to know about this online business, and I'll be more than happy to have a chat with you, or a call, whatever that is best for you, to help you understand this business model. So until now, happy weekend, happy new year, God bless you, and have a beautiful, blessed, productive weekend. God bless you. Bye.